This is the second video, and I'm just going to do one example. And in this example, I will do two examples. So first one, I will give you an equation, and then we're going to have to graph it. And then the second one, determine like the different parts of it. And then the second one, I'll give you a graph, and you have to find the line. So I'm just going to make up an equation. So y equals, I don't know, 3x plus 1. So that's our equation, because we know our equation is y equals mx plus b. That's the format. So our y is y, our slope is 3, our x is x, and our b is 1. So what does that mean? That means the two important parts you have to look at are the b and the m. So we know our slope equals 3, and we know our y-intercept equals 1. So that's where we're going to start off. So if I draw a graph, that's big enough, I think, and we label the origin 0, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll go 10 up here. 1, oop, that might not. 2, 3, okay, we'll figure it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, it might work. How many lines are this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it works perfectly, actually. Okay, never mind. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll extend it one more, 10. Okay, so this is our graph. This is our x values, and these are going to be our y values. Okay, so we know we start with 1. So on our graph, we have to start at 1, because that is our y-intercept. That is where the line crosses the y-axis. That's what y-intercept means. And then we have to go up 3. And so if we know our slope is rise over run, and if we have one number such as 3, we have to kind of look at it like 3 over 1, because 3 over 1 is 3. So whenever there's a single number, you have to assume that you're going across 1, because every unit you go up 3. So every unit to the left for the x value, you go up 3. So think of it like that if it's confusing. So we go up 3 and then across 1. 1, 2, 3, and across 1. And then we go again. 1, 2, 3, and then across 1 again. And we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up to 10, and then across 1. So this is our line we've created here. It's a very steep line, but that's our line we've created because we started at our y-intercept, which we found from the equation, which is 1, and we found our slope to be 3. We know that since it's rise over run, we have to have 3 over something, and if it's just 3, that's the same thing as 3 over 1. So we go, our run value, or x value that we're going, is 1. So that's the graph. So we go 1, 2, 3, cross 1. 1, 2, 3, cross 1. 1, 2, 3, cross 1. And that's our line. The next example, we're going to do the same thing as we're going to get a graph. So here's the graph. Let's do it like that, so then I can do some cool numbers. Okay, and let me label this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and then we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we'll go down. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. I think that's fine. So I'm going to make a line. Okay, so here's our line. And we're going to figure out this equation. So, for starters, let's write our blueprint for what an equation is, which is y equals mx plus b. The y are the y values. The m is the slope, which we need to find using rise over run. Our x are the x values. And our b is the y-intercept, where the line crosses the y-axis. So just looking at this, we can kind of figure out what our b value is, because we have to look at our y-axis and we have to figure out where b is. Where the line crosses the y-axis. The line crosses the y-axis right here at -2. So we know what our b value is, but we're going to figure it out a different way. So first we're going to have to find our slope. So we pick 2 points on the line. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick this one. This point is 4, 4. And this point is 6, 7. Just so you can see it better. And we're going to go rise and run and see how far we rose and see how far we ran. So for rise we go 1, 2, 3. We rose 3 times, and our run is across. We're going to see 1, 2, 2. So in the y direction we went up 3, and in the x direction we went to the left, to the right 2. So for rise over run, that is simply our y value over our x value. The y value we said was 3, and the x value we said was 2. So our slope is 3/2, or 3 over 2. So if we plug this into our equation, we have y equals 3/2 x plus b. And we know what b is, but we're going to figure it out a different way. So you can't figure it out like this. If you can see it, just pick it out like that. But if you don't know where it is, or if the graph was only like this and you couldn't see where it is, you could do the method that I'm going to do right now. So you pick a point. We'll just pick 4, 4 because it looks like an easy number. And we know that in our coordinate pair, it's x comma y. So we would plug in 4 for y. So 4 equals 3/2, and we'll plug in 4 for x. 3/2 times 4 plus b. Okay, so now we simply have to solve this because we have all numbers in just one variable. So I'm going to put it down here to do the work. So 4 equals 3/2 times 4 plus b. So first we have to figure out this part. So I'm going to do that part right here. So we have 3/2 times 4. And we know we can make this 4 over 1 because, we can make this 4 over 1 because 4 over 1 equals 4. So it's the equivalent to it. So, and we just multiply across. 4 times 3 is 12, and 2 times 1 is 2. So now we have 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So this section right here is 6. So 4 equals 6 plus b. Now we add 6 to b to get 4. So how do we undo it? We have to subtract 6 from this side, and we have to subtract 6 from this side. 4 minus 6 is -2. -2 equals b. And the way we can do 4 minus 6, okay, so for 4 minus 6, let's turn it sideways. So if we have a number line, just if you're not familiar with negative numbers and whatnot, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3, -4. So if we start on 4 and we have to subtract 6, we have to go back 6 times on a number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get to the number 2, -2. So that's how we know that that math part is correct. Okay, so now we know b is -2. So really quick, we plug it into our equation. Y equals 3/2 x minus 2. And that is that equation. Okay, good job, Brom. See you later.